Everybody, Matty!
Do I go that way?
So I'm actually Nick Andrews Jr. I'm half the size and twice as white. I just came over here from work, the Island of Misfit Toys, also known as Jersey City, New Jersey. I took the PATH train over here, and that's actually where AIDS started, the PATH train. Anyway, the PATH train, it's an interesting place. It's both filled with pleasure and despair. This summer I used to see a lot of girls reading 50 Shades of Grey in the PATH train. It was kind of the equivalent of me either reading a Playboy or trying to frantically clear my browser history on the train. I know what you're thinking. Anyway, there's an ad on the PATH train I've seen lately, and has to do with Hurricane Sandy. That happened a year ago. And it says, your home may be destroyed, but your life doesn't have to be. It's very touching. It's on the left side, it has a building kind of falling down from the waves. And on the right, it just says Chris Christie destroying an Arby's triple decker in front of the Secaucus restaurant. And I think that helped him win the election. So yeah, basically, if you're at the PATH train, you might be a smut peddling housewife that voted for Chris Christie and might have AIDS. So that's right at the PATH train. Anyway, I ride the PATH train, and I also have to commute from Long Island. I don't live in the city. I kind of just pass through here every day, and I live at home because I get to save a little money, get warm meals, nice roof over my head. That shit from the air conditioning fluids doesn't drip down me every summer. But there's two disadvantages to living at home, and mainly it's the commute and not getting laid as much as I would like. Take it in. So it's tough. If you tell a girl you live 40 minutes away, she probably doesn't want to follow you all the way there. I could be Antonio Banderas talking to a girl who just spent 6 months in Barcelona, and she probably won't go if I tell her I live in Long Island. I could be like, oh hey, I'm talking in a Spanish accent, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. And then she'd be like, oh my God, Antonio, no estás? Vivas en Long Island? Going to go back out to my apartamento y come hummus and watch out Homeland. So, that's a white joke, sorry. Speaking of white people, you guys been following this whole Richie Incognito Jonathan Martin scandal?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not a Giant. I am a Giants fan. That sucks. I'm glad I'm not a Dolphins fan. Oh, it's awful. I actually have one other worry though. I think we're going to go the opposite direction one day, and we're going to be trying to be too politically correct with our sporting events. And I'll give one example. I think one day at the Meadowlands in Giant Stadium, we're going to have Jewish American Night. Think about that for a second. And what's going to happen is we're going to have Eli Manningberg throw a touchdown to Victor Krusenstein, and instead of the salsa, he's going to do a little Hava Nagila. Lashana Tova, Victor, you just scored a touchdown. But I think we can have one person help with this whole situation, and I don't think Obama can step in with Richie Incognito. I think it's got to be someone with a little more pizzazz. If Obama, however, in addition to being the president, had also played a doctor on the 80s television show and had been a comedian, I think Barack O'Cosby could help this situation. You see, Richard, you can't pretend that you're one of Jonathan Martin's people. We don't appreciate it when you use the N-word, you see. I think you should focus on some issues like maybe No Shave November. I can't do that myself because I look like Frederick Douglass and Morgan Freeman had a baby if I do that, you see. Alright, thank you guys.